Do you remember when we all got really hyped up about The Sims' 25th anniversary announcement and trailer, and it was only 7 minutes long and people were like, why is it so short? Well, EA have decided to double down, and the next trailer that they've just released is only 7 seconds long. So I originally thought we were getting a burglars pack. Sorry, it looks like I'm wrong. To be fair, normally I'm not wrong. Give me some credit. So EA did a post. This is a 7-second long trailer, and as you can see, it doesn't really show off anything. It's very, very short. But the description ironically says less, but actually says a bit more. It says BRB, The Sims. So by saying this is like BRB, that people don't, to Gen Z say BRB, I feel like you don't say that anymore. Nobody says be right back. So I'm assuming this is a reference to like old Sims, and even the way they've stylized it and written it is like how we would chat on like MSN or MySpace or Bebo. Do you know what I mean? So I think that was intentional, and it says it's written by The Sims, meaning The Sims 1. Is this a soft announcement that we're getting The Sims 1? In their 25th anniversary 7-second roadmap video, they showed us a calendar, and we're currently on the first day of nostalgia now, so I'm assuming this is just like 5 days of teasers. We're not getting anything substantial. Like, there was me thinking we're gonna get some big news today. We got a 7-second long video, but I want to actually look at this video in a bit of detail. So this is like the Sims 1, what do you call these again? Pie menu. This is the original Sims 1 pie menu, and you can see it says surprise me, time travel, get funky, spin, bounce. These are all a little bit, again, this is very much corporate cringe. Get funky, baby. Do you know what I mean? But it does say time travel, and the mouse cursor is clicking on time travel, which suggests that we're going back in time. They even showed off the old plumb bob here, which I think is really interesting with some retro colors. So one can only assume that the next Sims 4 pack is going to be about time travel. I mean, it seems kind of obvious right now. Otherwise, why would they have done this? Even on the official Sims website, they've done this like thing with old school Bella Goth on there. And is it possible to translate Simlish? If it is possible to translate Simlish, would somebody translate this so we actually know what it is, or is it just gibberish? Because clearly there's something significant about this green thing. Maybe it just says buy me as some kind of like subliminal messaging. By the way, when you click on the read more, it just takes you back to the corporate cringe live stream that they did a while ago. Right now we're in nostalgia now, but what did they really reveal? The small chance that we're getting the time travel in the next pack. I don't know what else to really say about it. They have also announced they're doing a giveaway for The Sims for the 25th anniversary. Although I have actually just noticed, as well as showing The Sims 1 plumb bob, they have shown The Sims 2 plumb bob. Oh, okay, so I think this is what they're doing, guys. They are re-releasing The Sims 1 and 2. I mean, they already had like The Sims 2 on Origin before. They just took it off for some stupid reason. So they're basically just hyping up putting it back. Something that I'm going to be really curious about, is it going to be optimized? Technically, you can still get The Sims, like I've got The Sims 2 Ultimate Collection on my, you can see it here on my EA app. So like I have this game and I can download it if I really wanted to. But in order to have The Sims 2 work for me, you do need like a special patch in order to make it work. Something I'm really curious about is, will we now no longer need the patch? Am I going to be able to play The Sims 2 without having to download mods in order to make it work? Like, are they actually like updating it in order to make sure it's still compatible with modern hardware? Because they can do like a re-release, lovely, but if it's not compatible with modern hardware, like what's the point? Because, you know, The Sims 3 is actually not really that compatible with modern hardware, unfortunately. It is with a mod which helps to prevent it crashing and lagging, but without that mod it doesn't work. And it's the same with The Sims 2 Ultimate Collection. You do need to do some things to make it work, so hopefully it will be, especially The Sims 1. I wonder if The Sims 1 remake is going to be widescreen or not, because again, there is a widescreen mod for The Sims 1. This whole nostalgia now now thing, which ironically is nostalgia later because they said BRB, is going to be going on till Friday. So I'm not sure if we're getting like one announcement every day or if we're just getting like a sneak peek every day until the main thing. But I'm assuming we'll find out about The Sims 1 and 2 soon enough. We won't hear anything about the brand new expansion pack, I don't think, for a while, because The Sims 1 and 2 re-releases are going to be taking the center stage for some time, followed by I think we're getting a couple kits in like 3 days, which is hilarious because we've had like 5 kits in a month. What the fuck? That's more than one a week. So that's pretty insane. Obviously they didn't explicitly say we are getting a time travel pack next, but it feels kind of obvious. I mean, it would be a bit weird if they hyped up all this stuff about time travel and then the next pack is going to be about something else, like, I don't know, bands or something. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like time travel is going to be a big thing here. In terms of how they implement time travel, we did have The Sims 3 Into the Future, and that pack was all about the changes or the things you do now can have a big impact on the future, and there were like different types of future. I think it would be interesting to see how they would implement a future pack, because in The Sims 4 now, you can freely hop between worlds. So if you just like hop into the future world, would you have to get there via a portal, or would there be a new world type? Because we've got normal residential worlds, vacation worlds. Are we now going to be getting like time travel worlds, which are like in the past? Looking back at the burglar hints being realistic, I don't really think we are getting burglars. I mean, all we had to go on were the collectible milk cartons here, one of which has a burglar on it, which is fitting, seeming that EA's milking The Sims 4's players for all they've got right now. So maybe that's a stretch, but I mean, Blast from the Past event, the main event, like everything seems to just be hinting towards the past. So I feel like it would make more sense. EA's given up on the future of The Sims. They realize The Sims has no future, so they're just looking back in the past. They've admitted defeat now, so we're playing The Sims 1 and 2. I mean, that's what we wanted all along. We've said it all along, like, I just want to play The Sims 2 now. EA, please re-release The Sims 2. That's what we've all been saying, and it could lead to the death of The Sims 4. Who knows? I am curious, though, how they're going to go about re-releasing The Sims 1 and 2. Like, are they just going to bundle all of the packs together? No, imagine if they, like, resold, like, every single pack separately. That sounds like an EA thing they would do, to be fair, doesn't it? I feel like they couldn't re-release The Sims 2 base game, but just have the packs separate. Imagine if they did, like, a live servicing like they do with The Sims 4, where it's like you get the base game free, but you have to pay for the packs. That would be very funny. I personally don't think they could stretch any more than like $15 for The Sims 1 and maybe $20 for The Sims 2. In general, though, I do think it's a good thing. I have said for a while now, EA have definitely lost touch with The Sims and what The Sims actually means to the players. It started to lose its identity a lot. And then The Sims 4 For Rent came out, and although I think it's a pretty shite pack, they did, I feel like, attempt to bring back some of The Sims chaos and fun in that we've missed a lot from other Sims 4 packs. And then they released Love Struck, and again, I think that pack is absolutely diabolical. But again, they brought back a lot of the naughtiness from previous Sims games, given the quite sexual themes of The Sims 4 Love Struck. So it definitely looks like they are trying to go back to what actually is The Sims, because I think it's really important that they reconnect with what The Sims always has been and what players have loved about it. And I think the more they try and get in touch with what makes The Sims, it could have very positive impacts on the franchise in the future. So it's something I'm very happy about, and I hope they continue to look into the past when thinking about the future of The Sims and how they can improve on it. But again, all we can just assume by this little trailer thing is that we are at least getting The Sims 1 and 2 remade. Hopefully, as I said, it will be optimized, because I mean, let's be honest, there are a couple of well-known sites where people are getting The Sims 1 and The Sims 2 collections for free. So what are EA actually going to do in order to incentivize players to buy The Sims 1 and 2 remakes, other than downloading those free versions from their old games, you know, websites? So my cat, honestly, Sophia, come on, Are you coming in or not? I forgot what I was talking about because Sophia distracted me. I think I was talking about, yeah, I hope The Sims 1 and 2, like, it's not just re-released, but without optimization. I think they really need to optimize it in terms of, like, working on widescreen standard monitors and laptops in terms of, like, resolution. It needs to be graphically okay. It needs to be able to run on a 64-bit. So I'm praying they actually do it properly, because, I mean, they did that with the My Sims remake. Granted, the controls were literally fucking diabolical unless you were playing it in handheld mode. They generally did a pretty good job of porting it, and it even got like a bit of a graphical upscaling. So I'm hoping that we get something like that with these re-releases. We'll have to wait and see. In terms of what could they actually release in a time travel pack, I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to go back and play The Sims 3 Time to Travel, whatever. What was that pack called? Into the Future. I'm gonna have to play Into the Future and see what that was about, because being honest, I never really played it. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this video. I will see you in the next one.